The lesson.
Oh yeah.
Now, one of the things that I said in the phone interview when we did the other one a few nights ago is, you know, how you work with golden era dudes as well as new dudes, and tying in with the Ghostface thing. You know, you've probably seen it online. The whole, you know, Bronson Ghostface thing that's been going down. I mean, first of all, are you a fan of Bronson?
I'm a fan of both of them.
Yeah, so am I. And you know what? To be honest, so are probably a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously they have similar tone of voice, and that
they have a very very distinct similarity. Like they, to me, you know, sometimes I can't tell the difference, man. To be honest with you, like, and I hate when people are like, man, if you're not a true Ghost head if you can't tell the difference, or if you're not a true Action Bronson head if you can't. Dude, I don't care what you say. There's been times where I'm hearing a song and I'm like, yo, Ghost? That's a new Ghost joint? And it turns out to be Action Bronson. But, you know, they're both dope to me. They both have good content. They both have good voices, delivery. They're both dope.
Yeah, well, I think that's what makes it so interesting. I mean, you know, I'm in a similar boat where I'm a big fan of both.
Yeah.
They're both very good at what they do. You know, it's just that one's from this era and one's from the current era.
Yeah.
Now, you would have seen... but
both still relevant.
Most definitely.
Very relevant.
Absolutely, most definitely. And, you know, ideally will be for quite a long time still. No, you would have seen I think it was ESPN, where it kind of all...
Yeah.
Where it all happened. I kind of felt like... Because I watched it a few times, and I kind of felt like maybe he's heard that so much. Like every interview.
Yeah, it was the wrong platform though. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely like, if the one platform that you don't, like, you're on TV, national TV, man, that's kind of the one platform that you probably wouldn't talk about that on or say anything about that on. But I can understand where he's coming from. You know, he probably gets bugged about that all the time, you know, and I don't know. I'm not in his head, man, so... You know,
now I agree. It was a big platform. You want to keep things pretty squeaky clean.
Yeah, no doubt.
On things like that, I do kind of feel like maybe he got baited into it a little bit.
Probably, most people do.
Yeah. And he just maybe just had a lapse of concentration for a second and just got fed up and, you know, expressed his thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as epic as that was, because when I saw that, I was like, whoa, you know, taking shots at the Ghost is just not really something that you do. You know, it's like I kind of look at dudes like Ghostface, they just have immunity from, you know.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, I agree. There's a lot of artists from yesteryear that kind of have, you know, definitely an immunity.
Now, as you know, as interesting as that was, the thing that I found most entertaining as a fan, and which I thought was really cool, was I'm not a big fan of video blogs when people are talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you would have seen his
video. Yeah, his video blog was
tell it
crazy.
My personal thoughts with the, was it Teddy Pendergrass in the background, and, you know, holding up his sweats, getting down, kind of looking at him. Like,
that was crazy.
Yeah, tell us your thoughts about what you thought of the blog.
I thought it was very interesting. You know, I watched it a couple times and I chuckled a little bit. I thought it was funny, you know, and it was just, you know, it was interesting for hip hop. You know, I think all feuds and battles and stuff like that are interesting for hip hop. It kind of makes people listen, kind of makes people tune in. People who are otherwise not tuning in and maybe disinterested or you know, even just bored with hip hop, man, it kind of gets them to tune in a little bit. And I think it was good for hip hop, but, you know, I mean, he took it certain places that, you know, he probably shouldn't have, or most people shouldn't. And, you know, but that's them, man. I don't know. It was interesting. I chuckled. I'm still a fan of both of them to this day, man.
The lesson.
Oh, yeah.